what you want. Yeah, sorry, Jeff. My singing voice is not Hurley's singing voice.
No, look at the views.
Oh.
All right, whenever you guys are ready.
Don't talk to me like that, Hurley. You just called me a dummy. Bleedy dee 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 dee. I don't have my little thing to hide my phone.
I know.
Spooky, dude.
Hide my beer.
Spooky. Same. All right. Jefferson, you want to count me in?
Yeah, we cheers on this one?
Okay.
Cheers.
Dude, your pour looks sexual. What did you do to your pour?
I don't know. I just ripped it open.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. A beer mouth. I have a mustache. Are we
Yes, you
recording?
do.
Oh, we are. Fuck.
I have a mustache.
I have a mustache.
All right, in 3, 2, 1.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Dose Blokes podcast, presented by Forged Irish Stout.
Forged Irish Stout is the world's creamiest stout set to conquer the world. Forged in Dublin, Ireland by Conor McGregor.
I'm Marky P.
I am Jeff London.
We are back. We're high on life right now because
Big time.
The reel that was created by Hurley. He's
Shout
getting
out
the
to
credit.
Hurley.
Big shout out to Hurley. He's like approaching 20K. It's electric.
Yes.
Absolutely unbelievable. So thank you guys for watching.
That was awesome.
One quick thing I want to say about this reel, though, is 93% of the people that have watched this reel are not following
Yeah,
us.
it's unbelievable. Yeah. Comments and likes and loves and views and reels. Not one of you to follow.
Not one follow. We got 20,000 views, 300 likes.
Yeah.
Not one follow.
Yeah, bastard.
You guys need to do better.
do better.
Do better. Jeff, how was your weekend?
Weekend was all right, but I went out on Sunday.
Yeah, you did.
I went out on Sunday.
Yes, and Sunday was Cinco de Mayo.
Yeah, a rainy Cinco de Mayo.
Yeah, that's true. What'd you get into?
It was one stop for me.
One-stop shop?
It was one stop.
Did you punch the clock? You put in a full 8?
Here's how it went. I was planning to go for a drink.
Mm-hmm. Naturally.
Friend Becky, bartender,
Love her. She's awesome.
awesome, was DJing on the patio of a Mexican-themed place. So I thought, well, you know, why not? Knew the DJ there. Head down there. 5 p.m. Maybe a little bit. Yeah, probably around 5 p.m. Hung out with the DJ, took a few shots, a couple tacos. And, you know, somebody, you know, did a little Instagram post of me. I retweeted it.
Yeah.
I got a million texts saying, "Oh, thanks for the invite. Thanks for the invite."
Gosh.
So I said, "Well, here's the invite now. Come on, meet me down there. I'll be here for a little bit."
You hit him with the mail.
I went right back at him.
Let's go.
So
Yes, we got
window
fans.
watchers.
Hey, we got window watchers.
By the
Thank
way,
you.
it's electric down here.
It is absolutely
It's
electric.
game one. It's game one.
We just started the podcast 1 minute ago. We have window watchers.
Yeah. So, talked to all of my friends. A couple friends stopped by. 6 o'clock was great. 6
Hell yeah.
o'clock. Then I had another set of friends. I'll be there in an hour. The first set of friends leave. The second set of friends come in fresh.
One tap out to a tap in.
It started raining more and more to move the party indoors. I was there till probably 11 or 12. I had maybe 6 sets of friends like away. It was like my office for the day.
That's awesome.
And I was just holding court there.
Just
I was just holding court. There was just visitors coming. I literally had 6 groups of visitors. I mean, people must have thought. People probably only stayed there for an hour or two at a bar like a normal person.
You just went for a send.
Oh,
Punch the clock?
People must have been, people that worked there must have been like, what is this kid doing? I was just signing autographs in the corner. Like waves of friends would come. Yeah. Oh, Jeff, I'll be there in an hour. So I'd stay for and that person would leave. Oh, well, that's 6 waves of friends. Yeah.
Sounds to me like you're good for business.
Oh, it was great for business. Yeah.
Terrible on your pocket, but great for business.
Yeah, I carried that one.
You just literally just bring out. Okay, if you had to guess, how many people actually showed? If you had to put a number on it, how many people showed up?
17.
Over the course of a few hours, 17 people.
It was more than a few hours, but yes. It was
that.
it was at least, I counted 17 through my memory of people that, people came in 2s and 3s, But it was waves of friends, yeah. The last one being my good friend Dylan. Our good friend Dylan, yeah.
Love Dylan. Big Dylan fan.
Yeah.
How many texts do you usually get? So I go out a ton, you go out a ton, we both go out a lot, right? How many texts do you get when you go out that's like, oh, thanks for the invite? Is it every single time you go out and you post a selfie from somewhere?
Every time I post, thanks for the invite. Yeah. And then what my normal response is, and it's true, I answer every text. 99% of every text, especially if it's friends or somebody, just text me and ask me where I'm at. During that, if you want to go out somewhere, hey Jeff, what are you doing tonight? I know Sunday, it's your day off. What are you doing? Text me. I'll tell you where I'm at.
That's the thing.
I'm not just gonna holy shit, let me go through my Rolodex and start texting it. Besides my core group of friends, I'm not gonna just start randomly meet me here. That's for my promoting. That's for my promoting.
It's so wild because everybody gets FOMO. I'm watching your story. I'm watching everybody's story. I'm getting FOMO. I had to work on Sunday.
Yeah, I know.
Womp, 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 right?
Wait. I did invite you, though.
You did invite me.
I did invite you.
You absolutely invited. You invited me by sending me a picture of your hand along with Becky's hand.
Yes.
And you're like, hand model season has arrived or something like that.
Yes.
And I was like, oh, man, I could cruise through 50 margaritas right now, but you were already doing that.
I did the margaritas without the margarita part. It was just tequila shots. Yeah.
Just full-fledged tequila.
I didn't even think about having a margarita.
No,
I was too deep in the tequila.
You just have to mix literally lemon and lime juice in a cup, and now you have a margarita.
Yeah, I just wanted these small cups that just had tequila.
I'd like mini margaritas, please. Hold the mix.
Yeah, hold the mix.
Hold the mix.
Hold the ice.
I laugh because I go out. I try to go out as much as I can, and sometimes it's really only on Sundays every few weeks. But then you send that selfie and it's like, oh, where's the invite? It's like you saw the Instagram. Why don't you just pop in? Don't even send the text.
And you can tell where I'm at from where. And it's not gonna be like, oh, secret spot. Not telling you. You know where I'm at.
Yeah, you've seen this background before.
You've seen the background before.
Yeah, that cracks me up. But Sundays, my Sunday was low key. I had to work. I was a little bummed out because I love Cinco de Mayo. I love it.
But your Monday felt better than my Monday.
Yeah, it definitely did. I'm sure it did. Yeah. I woke up fresh. Here's the problem. Even though I was fresh as a daisy, as much as I was fresh on Monday, I wish I wasn't.
Yeah.
I sat in bed and I was like, man, I really wish I had a hangover today. That would be fun.
I was at the office. Yeah, it was. We made it through. Made it through office Monday.
What level struggle bus were you on? If you had
I actually, since I went out so early, in my terms of getting out early at 5 p.m., I think I was home by 1. So great night of sleep. Probably just home at
1. Hey, what's up, buddy?
Maybe just induced kind of coma, and then I had a great sleep. So I woke up. I went to the office by 11:30, 12, maybe 12. Yeah. So
okay.
I wasn't. Yeah.
You got a decent night's sleep.
Good lunch. I think me and Willie had a little Chick-fil-A on Monday.
Whoa. Yeah. That will wake you up.
Yeah, it was good. It was good.
My Monday was boring. Absolutely boring. But I did, and this has nothing to do with my weekend, because my weekend was the least exciting thing in the world.
Wait, Monday was yesterday. I'm acting like this is
we're talking about it like it's 5 years ago. Back on Monday.
You mean 24 hours ago?
24 hours ago. My Monday was fine. Today, I'm working with Paul Pierce.
Love that.
That is the most insane thing ever. My favorite basketball player of all time is in my venue right now. I just walked him to his green room.
Wait, he's doing a podcast right now.
He's doing a podcast while I'm doing a podcast currently.
It's pretty amazing.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Both at the Garden.
Both at the Gardens. So we've made it. We've made it.
We made it.
I wonder if he'll come downstairs. What if I just text his people and say, hey, can you swing Paul downstairs?
Paul would be excited to see me. And I would be excited to see Paul.
I love that. Yeah, he's rad me. He's such a sweet guy.
He's the best.
Just lovely human being.
Yeah, he hosted my... I'm not telling my age, but he hosted my 30th birthday.
That's incredible.
Yeah,
that was like 3 days ago.
We made it in the newspaper. Back in the day, the newspaper would have the section. It was kind of like the page 6. It would tell who was out last night.
What's happening?
Yeah.
What's popping?
Yeah, I used to be in there all the time. It was a picture of me and Paul on my 30th birthday.
That's insane.
I wasn't in great shape.
No. They found the worst picture of you and Paul. Paul looks great. You look like you just had
Paul got after it that night too. Yeah.
He's great, man. We're doing the podcast upstairs, walking through. He literally walks through the entire venue, and he's just like, this place is sick.
He's
This
the
place
fucking
is
truth.
sick. He 100% is the truth.
Absolutely.
So we've that's insane. To me, working with Paul Pierce is like the epitome of, he's my Tom Brady.
Yeah.
Right? So being able to shake his hand and be like, hey, what's up, Paul? I'm Mark. He's like, hey, what's up, Mark? I'm like, this is nuts. This is crazy land.
Crazy.
I was internally fanboy.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
internally fanboy.
Speaking of Tom Brady, did you watch the
Oh, yeah.
the Netflix roast of Tom Brady?
That was 3 hours, and it was just demonic.
I enjoy, like, even though some of them I'm not a fan of, like, who it is, like, you know, I can't think of really of an example, but, like, you know, some actors I don't really care about. I just have to watch those roasts.
Oh, roasts
because they are so good.
Yeah, there's some people that watch these roasts and they're like, oh, that was just too much. There's too much happening. It's like, it's too mean. It's too rough.
No holds barred.
It's no holds barred. That, and I think people forget comedy is comedy.
Oh, yeah.
Right? You should be, you have comedic prowess to say whatever you want, knowing that you're not actually this mean-spirited person.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
It's like, I would expect people at my roast to be like, he's fat, he's aging beyond his years.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I'd get it all. I mean, that's what my boys do. That's
right.
That's what boys do. Like, we're busting balls, you know?
Yeah, and that's what they did, but they just happened to do it in front of probably 50 million people on Netflix.
Who's your top two roasters?
Top two? Can I give top three?
Give me top three.
All right, top three, and maybe an honorable mention. Okay, so Nikki Glazer.
Yep.
Absolutely murdered. Nikki Glazer, incredible, right?
She's hilarious.
She is so funny. I just, on every roast, she is so good.
I agree.
This one, dialed up to 10, literally went for it.
She was on fire.
She was incredible. So she, I don't know if she's number one, but I'm just going to give the top three. No ratings.
Right.
Julian Edelman.
He was good.
Julian Edelman was great.
He was good.
Julian Edelman had some absolute bangers in there, right? He was hilarious, just saying crazy shit.
Yeah.
He was on a whole other level. Andrew Schultz was...
he's just funny as hell.
He's the GOAT, man. I don't know. Right now, Andrew Schultz is untouchable. He is absolutely untouchable. Those are my top three. Honorable mention, man, goes to Gronk. Right?
My favorite part of the Gronk thing, right, is that, you know, obviously some of them have writers, but a lot of it, you know, has to do with delivery too, right? Obviously timing and delivery. When Gronk did his own little joke and he was so proud of himself internally that he like said it out loud.
I wrote that shit myself.
I came up with it on the spot. Yeah. It was one of the funniest. Like,
it's like watching a little kid. Like, you remember Book It back in the day when you used to have to eat like Pizza Hut? You'd read a book, they'd give you a stamp, you get a Pizza Hut pizza, like Book It.
Yeah,
that's what it felt like. He landed a joke and they're like, "Here's your kid-sized pizza, my guy."
It was awesome. It was he was hilarious.
So who are your top three and your honorable mention?
I mean, I honestly, I just think the roast master is not necessarily just this one, but I just think he's just so quick-witted all the time.
Jeff Ross?
It's Jeff Ross, yeah.
Jeff Ross.
He wasn't like, he was good, but he wasn't like the best. But I just think his overall, like Jeff Ross is, that's what he does for a living. He's a roaster. He's a professional roaster. Yeah. So I loved him on that.
Yeah.
I agree with Nikki Glazer. Edelman, I did like... you know what else I liked was like, it's not, the best performance, but I love seeing like the three of them up there, Belichick, Brady, and
Kraft.
And Kraft,
doing a shot.
Yeah, that was like that's my top one.
That was cool.
That's the moment. I wouldn't say obviously it wasn't the best.
What would you say your honorable mention would be? Someone who got close, who did good. That you're like, okay.
I'll tell you who didn't do good.
Ben Affleck.
Yeah, that's weird. Dude.
I could read your brain.
Yeah,
that was strange.
Bledsoe had a few lines. Bledsoe had a few lines. Like Kevin Hart was okay.
Bledsoe got murdered. Bledsoe got. You thought a double lung puncture 23 years ago was bad?
No.
This dude just got hammered on lives, like just every joke was directed at.
Oh, and Kim K always gets. I love it. She gets booed.
Well, Tom Brady put an drop out.
Yeah.
Tom Brady.
I give it to the GOAT. You got to give him my honorable mention. Tom Brady was funny.
He was good. He was good.
Yeah.
The fact that he absolutely roasted Kim Kardashian.
Oh, it was out of left field.
The problem was, right? So you have to think of it like this. They're friends, right? So he probably had to invite her there.
Absolutely.
So do you think that she knew that joke was coming, or do you think he just planted it and just let it rip?
Planted and let it rip.
That is...
Yeah, you can't. Yeah.
That was wild.
But I think that she knows that she is the butt of a lot of... No pun intended.
She's the
butt. She's the butt.
She is the butt.
The butt of a lot of jokes, you know?
The Kim Kardashian of all the jokes, dude.
Yeah, like, I'll keep this Kevin Hart. Yeah. It's the butt.
Yeah. It was a great roast, man. People are pissed off about it, though. People are mad.
I hate that.
Hernandez's wife is upset. Giselle is upset.
Giselle just proves that she has no sense of humor.
Yeah, I think
if they started mentioning the kids and shit like that, come on.
Yeah.
Like, I can see where that might get a little bit mad.
I mean, there was one part where Kevin Hart said, "Fuck them kids."
Yeah. No.
But it wasn't but it was fun.
But it was in jest. Yeah. Yeah, you can't be. There's always going to be grumpy people. I mean, come on, it's a roast. Yeah, no.
Yeah, you have to realize that when your ex significant other is signing up for something, the gloves are off. The gloves are completely off. Right?
In terms of the Hernandez thing, which don't want to get too much into that, but I mean, he was a murderer. Like,
yeah, you can't. Like, okay,
you gonna protect the murderer? Nah.
Yeah, no thanks.
No thanks.
But people get upset. But this thing has more people being like, comedy is back in a big way.
I think it was huge for everybody. I mean, I don't know if it was because of Netflix. They used to have it on Comedy Central, I believe, before, and maybe just Netflix, or it's because of Tom Brady being the GOAT, or is it we're watching it more because it's New England? But I think overall it was just huge. Yeah, absolutely huge for comedy.
Yeah, I mean, I think people were tuning in because the guest list was huge.
Yeah.
Like you got Randy Moss, you got Edelman, you got Belichick, you got Gronk, you got former players, and then you have the opposite side of the stage, which is Jeff Ross, Nikki Glazer, Sam J, Bert Kreischer, Bert Kreischer, and Tom Segura, and then you have Peyton Manning. It's like,
yeah, how
do you miss?
Oh yeah, did you see that? So obviously a teleprompter, with all the jokes that they can read off the teleprompter. But Bert Kreischer was reading the jokes off the thing and laughing to himself. Yeah. Like, what a maniac.
Tony Hinchcliffe went in.
Oh yeah.
Tony Hinchcliffe had like 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Dana White was hilarious, and they gave him about 60 seconds.
So Dana White went live the other day, and he's like, "I'm giving a roast. You guys have to give me your best jokes." And people just started going, what was it? It was what's bald and red and looks like pigskin. It's like Dana White. And he's like, the jokes, Jesus, give me some fucking good jokes.
Have you ever watched his live streams where everybody just types in, "Let me oil you up"?
No, really?
It's so funny. There's a whole comment section in Dana White's live streams of people just being like, "Hey Dana, let me oil you up."
Oh, that's awesome.
And you can go through and you can like watch the clips of him being like, "What is it with this oil me up stuff?" And he just
once you acknowledge it, you're fucking done.
You're absolutely done. You're absolutely done.
Speaking of acknowledging, did you see the guy that what was it, the Mets game with Dollar Hot Dog Day?
Dollar Hot Dog Night, the Mets game.
This guy, I don't know if he put it out on Twitter or whatever. He said he's just going to eat all the hot dogs.
Yeah.
And when people started acknowledging him,
the hot dog king,
the hot dogs got flying.
He's wearing a white T-shirt, and on it has hot dogs and beers, and he is tallying them on his body with a Sharpie.
But did you see what the bottom said?
No.
It's a bad day for a glizzy to be a glizzy.
Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. What do you have, 10?
But he had more beers than that.
Like 10.
So
10
when
dogs.
they started firing the dogs at him, they had security come and they moved him from where his seat was because people were just firing dogs.
Just literally buying a dog and just chucking one.
I mean, it's $1, you know.
Well, first of all, how many dollar dogs do you think you can eat? And we're gonna figure out one night. We're gonna figure out. That was wild, and he just so happens to be anointed third bloke of the week.
He is the third bloke of the week.
The Glizzy King. Glizzy King of the New York Mets.
It's bad the day to be a Glizzy.
It is a bad day to be a Glizzy. Yes, that guy.
That is our third.
He probably woke up that next day with explosive.
Oh, yeah.
Explosive.
That guy was feeling like me on Monday.
Oh, dude, yeah. There's not enough Pepto-Bismol in the world to save that guy. I think 12 beers. That's
the tally was up there. You know, also, when you're 12 beers deep, you might forget a tally checker, too, you know?
That would be spooky. You gotta have a friend there to keep you honest. Like, dude, put it in, but just hope I don't die, please.
And then, we saw another one in terms of speaking to bad day to being Glizzy. A guy's trying to take a 999 and turn it into 18 holes of golf, 18 beers, and 18 dogs.
No way.
That's impossible.
That guy is crazy. I've seen that guy in person. I saw him
at the Nathan's hot dog eating contest.
Yeah, Joey Chestnut.
Yeah, his name Joey, last name Chestnut.
He literally was at Gillette Stadium, and it was $10 to your 100. I can chug this beer faster than you.
Whoa!
So he was going to bet you $100. If he won, you pay him $10.
Right.
If you beat him, he gives you $100. That dude fires down beers faster than anybody I've ever seen.
Oh, I've seen somebody do that before. They just literally open their jaw.
Yeah.
Done.
He's like an anaconda of beer drinking. So I can only imagine.
That game's fun till it gets deep in the mid-15s, you know?
Dude, I don't know how he does it.
But it's, I understand, like, getting it down into the stomach, but you got to be, like, the game's fun, but how many people can you beat?
Yeah, he was beating just everyone.
No, I understand that.
Like, how many people before you're like, no, I'm good here. I'm tapping out.
I just beat 15 people around. That means I'm 15 beers deep in 10 seconds.
Yeah, that's bad news bears. He has to, like, do a little puke and rally, you know? We've talked about shit and rally on this show. That one's probably a puke and rally for sure.
Yeah, it has to be.
But is $150 worth it?
No.
Is $150 worth it?
Because he has to buy the 30 rack of beers, right? Because if he's doing it against 15 people, the other 15 beers, so it's 30 rack of beers.
Right. So he's already in. He's basically just making his money back to beat people at drinking.
Yeah, he might change it to 50 for every 100.
Yeah. You really want to battle me? You better pay some harder bucks.
Yeah. Let's change his sales tactic. Let's get on his marketing team.
Speaking of marketing stuff, we talked about dollar hot dogs.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, they just released a thing about the 2024 MLB hot dog prices.
Yeah.
If you had to guess which team in Major League Baseball had the lowest hot dog price and the highest hot dog price, what would you say they are?
Oakland A's with the lowest because they have the lowest attendance and need people there.
Yep.
Highest, it's got to be the Yankees.
So you are incorrect.
Am I 0 for 2?
You're 0 for 2, but I kind of want to give you one answer because
all right.
The Oakland Athletics hot dog, single hot dog, nothing crazy, no like jumbo, nothing.
Right.
$8.39. That is the highest hot dog price in the MLB.
That's why they have no fans. Clearly.
You ready for this?
Yeah.
Toronto Blue Jays.
Yeah.
$2.55 for one single hot dog.
You mean all those Canadian quarters I have in my pocket that aren't worth anything here? We could be buying dogs.
Dude, you would be glizzy rich in Toronto. There's so many. Like, looking through these, I'm like $2.99 in Arizona, $3 even in Miami, $3.
Wow.
Yeah. Say that again.
Wow.
In Miami, $3 for a dog. Staying on the topic of $3 hot dogs in Miami.
Yeah.
They just did the F1 race.
Oh, it was last weekend, right?
F1 in Miami. Yeah. Have you seen the concession prices for VIP there?
They're going to be ridiculous.
They're absolutely unbelievable. It's like $180 for a plate of 6 chicken wings.
It's not a platter.
I think it's just a plate of chicken wings. Let me pull it up for you.
This is for the VIP though, right?
Yeah. So the VIP experience had like a list of things that.
Yeah, pull that one up.
Let me pull this up here. There was like a full list of concessions.
Yeah.
At the. It won't pull up. I don't know. Of course it won't pull up. Media not available. But it was like $280 for one lobster roll.
All right, here's my take on it.
Give me your take.
Okay, if it is just regular concessions for the average general admission, things like that, that's price, obviously, ridiculous price gouging, right?
Yep.
If that's for VIP, I say it's fair because those people are paying for the VIP experience and don't care about money. If you don't care about $280 lobster rolls, $100 caviar on top, $400 caviar on top, nachos that are expensive, you go with the regular people and do regular things.
Yeah.
But if you go for that VIP experience, you're going to pay for it.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah, I don't think it's price gouging. I think it's making money off the rich.
Chicken wings, I just got it up. You ready?
Yeah.
Main lobster rolls, $280.
Wow.
Yellowfin tuna poke bowl,
Delicious.
$170.
That's better be good.
This says fruit refresher, right? Now, this doesn't say that it comes with booze. It just says it comes with fruit, right?
Yeah.
Pink pineapple, watermelon, stone fruit, rambutan,
I think
kiwi,
I like those
and
fruit.
coconut granita.
Oh, I like those.
$190.
Hey, those kiwis are good.
And a crispy chicken wing board, $190.
I love that.
That is pandemonium.
Yes, I agree with that. I mean, but if you're living the high life, you got to pay the high life.
Yeah,
boy.
that's true.
You got to pay that. If you want to go to a club and you're drinking, the drink special that they have on there, and just to see the entertainment, you're buying a ticket and going there. If you go into VIP, you got to pay.
Nothing made me feel more broke than seeing that list and being like, I can't even afford a quarter of this lobster roll, let alone the whole lobster roll.
What'd you do with the shell?
Yeah, like,
can I suck on a leg?
Can I just look at it, please?
You got extra leg.
You walk in a TD Bank and you pull out a loan because you need a lobster roll. It's like, what are you using this for, sir? Look, I need this lobster roll at the F1 race. It's $280 and I need a loan for this.
You got an antenna out like a toothpick out of your mouth.
Yeah. You're just keeping it forever.
Yeah. Oh man, I hope that lobster roll is good.
Speaking of keeping things forever, do you think Drake and Kendrick Lamar are going to keep this hate forever?
No, it's done with. It's done. I don't think.
You think it's done?
Yeah, I mean, there was shooting up at Drake's place, which I think is just a crazy person trying to get in the action, which just sucks because somebody got hurt. No, I think it's over. I think. I mean, everybody's going to have their opinion on who won. I think that it was a great battle. I thought at first when it took 14 days for Kendrick, I was like, all right, this is going back. Then he just came with an absolute summer hit.
Yeah.
That is also, a diss record, which is amazing because that's what everybody thought that Drake would do, is put out a diss record that is an absolute smash that ever played in the clubs.
Right.
Kendrick just put it on him like that. I think they both went back and forth. I thought it was great. I thought it was great for hip hop. I think people got interested. People got excited. I mean, there were nights that they would put out 2 songs, like back to back.
Twitter was on fire about it.
Yes.
Do you think so? Okay, so who do you think won?
Hip hop.
Oh, okay, great question. I mean, or great answer rather. Great answer. Hip hop definitely won out of this for sure.
Yeah,
but Drake feeds Kendrick fake information. How do you feel about that?
Well, that was awesome.
Okay, so he feeds him fake information to make a rap about him, just knowing that it's all BS, right?
That was pretty good. Yeah,
that is diabolical.
That is. I mean, whoever thought about that? I mean,
yeah.
They must have went to Happy Valley and smoked a lot of that shit.
They just took down every edible.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you know what we're going to do?
Yeah.
You know what, Drizzy? You know what we're going to do? I got a list. I got a list of fake shit. Let's send it to Kendrick.
Yeah. I mean, that's a great move. I think Kendrick came back with some great.
He's got some bombs.
Yeah. It was good. It was
wild.
Yeah.
I feel like hip hop hasn't had a true beef like this since, like, I don't know, man, like Benzino and Eminem.
Nah, that wasn't really like the best one. Jay-Z, Nas.
That was huge.
That was classic.
That was huge. That was fun.
Classic one. I think the Benzino one, he went a little bit too much after Eminem, where Eminem really did come back with some responses, but I don't think it was it was over years. You know, it wasn't a short time that they were beefing. I think Benzino's still doing it.
Wasn't every 17 minutes like Kendrick and Drake are doing right now?
Oh yeah,
these guys are sleeping in their studios and just being like, all right, I'm gonna get fucked up. Just hand me the mic. I'm about to spit bars.
Yes,
send it to the internet.
Oh, we got a fly in here.
Oh, we got third bloke. Third bloke
of the week is a fly. They might be listening. It might be Drake trying to get something.
I think he's trying to gather some information. Dude, you think he sent like a spy fly?
Spy fly.
Have you? Okay, so I have not a problem with hip hop, but I don't really connect with hip hop these days like I used to. And I think it's because they rap now more about stuff that I have zero idea. Like, I don't know what it's going to be like to own a Lamborghini or a private jet.
Right.
Like, so you got Rick Ross, and you have Drake battling each other about private jets. It's like, I can't listen to this. I want you to battle about hot dogs and chicken wings and your bank account being in the negative.
Yeah. I wish I was at F1.
Yeah. I wish I had the funds. I can't even watch it on TV, dude.
I can get a sushi roll, not a damn lobster roll.
Hip hop has been in a strange place for a long time.
Well, I think it's also evolved into the drug stuff too. I mean, like where it's cool to do, which obviously you can tell I'm not a Percocet purple drink kind of guy. You know? So I mean, I think it gets weird with that when it's. Yes, I love the beat. I think the beats of hip hop have been great. I think producers have been great, but I think lyrically, the lyrical stuff that's popular, I should say. There's always going to be the Run the Jewels, and there's going to be Tyler the Creators, and there's going to be those kind of artists that are great that are not on the radio and things like that. So I think that for hip hop, I mean, there's two sides of that hip hop, and there's the popular stuff, which I don't, I haven't heard a good hit hip hop, on the radio in a while.
Yeah, man, it feels like stale almost. I don't know, but this is hopefully this reignites hip hop to go back to like slugging it out every once in a while, making a hit, slugging it out, making a hit. And
no, it's great.
Hopefully nobody gets hurt. We don't want to see anybody get hurt.
Well, somebody did, but
we don't want to see any more people get hurt.
I think that was like a crazy person doing that. I don't think that was coordinated by any of those two.
Speaking of crazy people, Madonna just did a free concert in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, for 1.6 million people.
What do you think it was to be in the last row?
Torture? I don't know. You're not even.
There's no way you could see.
Yeah, there's not even.
Right?
I mean, they probably have screens, but did you see where it was on the beach? The left is the ocean, and the right is the street. You're on the beach, right? So you can't put a like a LED wall in the ocean.
Those don't work.
Right. So I don't know. It has to be the last person is just there to be there, just to say, I've made it here.
You know what suck? Trying to get an Uber out of there.
Oh, no shot. No, you gotta swim. You literally just gotta swim.
Swim. I mean,
I would park my boat. Like 100 yards offshore, and I would just swim to that thing when I was done and just drive that thing down.
Where's Josh?
Yeah. Hey, Josh, we need your yacht, dude. Madonna just did a concert.
Where is it? Brazil.
I didn't think Madonna was still that popular to do 1.6 million people.
Here's my take. I think that being a free continent and there's a bazillion people. It was a bazillion people, literally. It was a bazillion Brazilians?
Hell yeah.
I think people just go like when Garth Brooks did, a million in Central Park, right? There weren't a million country fans. You just go for the spectacle, right?
Yeah, that's fair.
She's also been around for 30 years, so it's generational too, right? So you have, but I don't know how much in Brazil,
I was shocked.
Yeah.
I was shocked to see it. There was drone footage, and I was like, no way. This is not real.
Yeah, I think you have the 100,000 people that are absolutely enormous Madonna fans there, and then you have the rest that are doing it for a spectacle.
Hear me out. Where do you go to the bathroom?
Oh, well, I've seen interviews with people that wait outside for the ball to drop, and they wear diapers. In New York City.
No way.
I swear to God.
They put a diaper on?
Yeah.
You just wear it depends as a grown human being because you want to watch fucking Swarovski crystal fall out the sky? That's just diabolical.
No, not me. No way I would do that.
No.
And second of all, I just pee on the floor.
You just but what happens if you have to do the other one?
Oh man,
right? There's 1.6 million people there. You telling me one didn't have bad food the night before?
Oh, the ocean.
Yeah, but like you have to.
Oh yeah, make your way there.
You have to make your way through 100,000 people
after 1.6
to drop
million.
a lava in the ocean.
How many people poop their pants?
Yeah, I might go in the comment section and be like, which one of you guys?
Statistically, there's got to be a few poopers.
There's got to be a couple. Had a couple bad drinks, a couple bad whatever they eat in Brazil the night before, and then
bad Brazilian steakhouse.
Oh yeah, dude. Fogo de Chão. They had too much of that. Next thing you know, they're just in the middle of the beach, dropping a lava.
I mean, that's what you got. That's why they probably had it at the ocean.
That's a good point.
That's the biggest bathroom in the world. What porta potty are you at? Up the Atlantic?
I'm in the Arctic.
Yeah.
I'm in the Arctic. Taking the coldest piss of all time.
What porta potty you in?
That's messed up.
The world's largest porta potty.
Yeah, I was watching that, and I'm not a big crowd guy.
Oh, I hate crowds.
I'm not a big crowd guy. I can deal with crowds up to a certain size before I get like a little antsy and like, I can't do this. This is not for me.
Can't be fun.
No, I'm not a festival guy. If I do go to a festival, and I've been to a couple VIP sections that I can't afford,
the lobster rolls.
No, dude, I just drink the water. That's it. I just get a sniff of the lobster rolls, and then I'm good. I'm like, wow, this is sufficed.
Yeah, there's no way you're in the middle of that crowd having fun.
No.
Or need a drink.
Yeah, what do you do? Like,
I would have set up a tent and everything.
On the beach in Brazil for Madonna, you're just in a tent. You're like, I'm here to experience it. You pop the camera. You just have a camera feed on your laptop. You're just like, all right, this is fine. This is good for me.
Oh, yeah, I'd watch that at home and pretend I was there.
I love that. You want to hop into some AMAs?
Let's do it.
Yep. You want to go first?
Sure. What's the worst way you've spent, or the worst thing you've spent $1,000 on?
The worst thing I've spent $1,000 on.
Yeah.
That is a great question.
Great question.
It's a wonderful question. I don't know that I've spent like
lobster rolls.
Fucking rent. Rent.
Yeah. Tongue baths and tequila.
Yeah. So every Sunday for the last 15 years. Yeah. I don't know. I don't have a great answer for that actually besides rent. Taxes.
Oh, terrible.
Taxes. Everything I spend my money on, I try to make it fun and good and worthwhile. So I don't know. What do you have an answer for that one?
Yeah, I got a good one.
Oh boy.
Back when I was a young buck and had some money.
3 hours ago.
Yeah, 3 hours. 3 billion gray hairs ago.
Hell yeah.
I was obsessed with Pawn Stars. So I'd watch it all the time. I mean, the show's got to be on for at least 10 years, right?
Oh, it's got to be more than that.
Oh, yeah. When it first started, young promoter, this cash business was pretty good back in the day. I'd watch it like late at night and try to buy the stuff that they had on Pawn Stars. And I would go on eBay and I'd do all this. I'd do crazy shit to find stuff. And one time they bought a painting on there. And then I saw on the bottom, it was like one of 5 paintings. And it was basically one of his tattoo artists. I think it was Chumley or Big Hoss. It was one of their tattoo artists. And it said like one of 3 on the bottom. And he was interviewing the guy. And I forget what the episode was. I hit up the guy. And I bought that's one of 5. I have number like 3 or 5. I bought the painting.
That's sick.
Yeah, I think it was like probably more than $1,000.
You're being
the painting's pretty sick though. But yeah. But I used to try and buy stuff like they'd be like, oh, this is worth, and then I'd look up like a Micro Machines from 1987. I used to buy the dumbest shit.
I love that. Yeah. I don't know, man. I think I don't really have an answer. I'm not a giant spender. I spend my money I spend my money on like
hot dogs,
food, hot dogs, going out. I mean, as much as I hate to say it, bottle service.
Yep.
Spending $1,000 on bottles is fun.
We do get hooked up on it though.
No, I'm talking about this is years and years and years ago before I was like cool.
Yeah, you've always been cool.
Yeah, I mean, bottle service is tough, but we love bottle service now.
Yeah.
God bless. All right, what is the dumbest way you've ever been hurt?
One time I ran into a tree and broke my collarbone.
Full-fledged. Did you just...
No, it's story's even worse than that. I was at a carnival. Again, I was a young buck. And I think we won like a little football at the carnival. And we're just throwing the football around. I go for like a deep pass, but I'm, my looking back over my shoulder catch. And I caught it and just whack right into a tree and just smashed my collarbone, broke my collarbone.
That sounds terrible.
And the tree didn't move.
No,
my collarbone did.
Your collarbone decided to take a hike, but the tree did not.
Yeah, I've broken my collarbone at least 2 or 3 times.
What's the problem with your collarbone? What do you do that has made you break your collarbone 3 times?
Once in hockey and once in lacrosse. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's 3 times. And once by a tree. Yeah. What about you?
Not by a tree. No, I've done similar to that, right? And my friend's gonna test this. We were playing wiffle ball, and there were these metal bleachers in the outfield, and we were using that as the home run.
Yeah,
right. That was the spot. So ball gets hit. I go chasing it. I'm not paying attention. Nobody decides to tell me that the bleachers are coming up, and I just go full tilt, like shin bones. Into the bottom of the bleachers, like just crush the first bleacher, and then I just obviously hit it, fall face first on it, just crushed. I'm like, I broke both my legs. I had the worst bruises ever. I still on one of my legs have the cut because my skin just basically like exploded open.
Had to have.
So that was no fun. That was not fun. But I have a funny one. Like I broke a bunch of the toes on one of my foot.
Yeah.
Drunk.
Yeah.
Stepped on what I thought was maybe like a Matchbox car or something. Slipped. Foot literally smashes into an end table. Like as hard as it can.
I think shins and toes are pretty bad.
So bad.
Oh, yeah.
I also do this thing. I'm a giant baby with pain. So like I will stub my toe and then just immediately lay on the floor for 5 minutes. I gotta recover. I don't care. I'm recovering.
Like the Family Guy when he's like,
it's like that. Yeah. It's like when you eat a Tostino's pizza roll and it's in your mouth and you don't know, you're like, you do that thing.
Yeah. That was, I've done. Now it's not just dumb. It's just I'm old and we just pull a hammy like going down the stairs.
Yeah, dude. I pull a hammy getting out of bed. And last one.
Where would you relocate if you're forced to leave the country?
I would go to probably one of the islands like Fiji or Bali or the Maldives or something like that that's as far away and remote as humanly possible.
Oh, so you're just going deep far.
Yeah, I'm gone. I was
going to say go to Canada.
He's like, I'm going to Toronto, dude. Yeah. Moving into Drake's.
With Drake.
Moving into Drake's.
I'm moving to Drake's.
You're barely making it out of the country.
Yeah, I kind of like the country.
I mean, it's cool. It's cool.
But Bali's cool, too.
Don't you think hanging out with, like...
I can't call my boys on Sunday and tell them to hang out.
No, you can't, but you think they're going to come to Canada? Hey, boys.
Closer than Bali.
Yeah. Hey, boys, I'm in Winnipeg. Like, what do they have in Winnipeg, dude? They got nothing in Winnipeg.
$3 hot dogs.
No, that's Toronto.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to Bali, but then you make other friends, like locals.
True.
You know, you imagine opening up a hot dog stand in the Maldives.
You'd be
the guy.
You might be the tallest person in the Maldives.
That would be sick.
Yeah.
That'd be sick. Everybody just wants a picture with me. They have no idea why. They're just like, he's got a big beard and he's tall. Let's take a picture with him.
You'd be, what are those?
Blokes tourist people, call me up.
Call
up the Blokes. We'll go there.
Yeah.
We'll take pictures with whoever you want.
Blokes on tour.
Blokes on tour.
Blokes on tour.
That would be sick. Yes. But with that, we are wrapping up here.
Yes. Big game tonight. Game 1.
Big game.
Yeah.
Go Celtics.
Go Celtics.
The Bees just dismantled first game.
We're looking good here. We're looking good.
We're looking good. We love you guys. Do the thing.
Yes, sir.
Like, comment, subscribe. 90-something% of you have not followed us, and you watched 20,000 views of our reel. Follow us. Peace.